In growing our electric services, MPW has installed 4 Level 2 EV chargers throughout the community, 3 with funding from the Iowa DOT using the Volkswagen settlement funds. Along with MPW, driving around, I can count about 8 Level 2 chargers and 1 DC fast charger that's now installed in Muscatine. We also just received an application for 4 DC fast chargers to be installed later this year. Gage jokes sometimes that Muscatine may have more chargers per capita than anywhere in the country, but we're definitely doing our best to take advantage of these grants and share those opportunities with our neighbors. As we look at our own fleet, we're always evaluating electric vehicles. And it's not just for cars and light trucks. We consider it an option for all types of equipment. We recently ordered 2 large bucket trucks with GEMS units, and GEMS is Job Site Energy Management Systems. So anywhere on our system, we have to get our large trucks out there, and it takes a big diesel to do that and pull those big trailers. But once they're on site, that large diesel has to idle all day to power the hydraulics, climate control the cab so they can do their work. Well, now we're looking at a battery system with this GEMS unit that will handle all that. So once they drive to the site, that big diesel is shut down, and it reduces emissions and fuel consumption. And if they're in your backyard, it's going to be a lot quieter too. Last, we're supporting the city in their pursuit of 2 electric buses. We wrote a letter of support and are working with them on charging options, and we wish them the best of luck with their application.
Our new MeshNet service is the next evolution of our enterprise man service and is designed to give customers more reliability and cost savings. No matter the physical location they are in, MeshNet customers will be able to access the same internal services as if they were in the same building. Physical barriers and bandwidth limitations are no longer an issue between different physical locations, since the traffic appears to reside in the same physical building or location without the need to purchase costly hardware or small internet circuits. This option greatly enhances a company's security posture by limiting external access to their environment. MeshNet can be configured with route and equipment redundancy for seamless failover. And from a disaster recovery standpoint, MeshNet customers can move to any location within their built mesh network and continue working and accessing any other locations. If you have interest in learning more about MeshNet service, please let us connect you with Scott Holmes, our business development specialist, for a discussion of your needs and proposal for services. As part of our Fiber to the Home project, we launched residential and business class phone by providing analog phone service. In 22, we launched enterprise phone service with MPW Corporate being one of our first customers. We were a challenging customer with 2 physical locations, desk phones and soft phones, and third-party PBX support, but we made it, and with a lot of pre-work and testing, the transition has been very successful. In total, we have 4 customers taking enterprise phone service. Supply chain issues has been the biggest constraint, growing this service even further. MPW saw significant cost savings compared to the charges from our former provider, and we've demonstrated similar savings for our other enterprise customers. If you have analog basic phones or a PBX, we have analog, PRA, and SIP services available. Again, please let us connect you with Scott Holmes, our business development specialist, for a discussion of your needs and proposal for services. We seek to help make Muscatine the best place to have a business and to live. Desirable communities have access to the best services, so we continue to look at small pockets next to our existing service area that have never had MPW communication services and budget for plant extensions. We completed 3 small extensions in 22, bringing gigabit internet, TV, and phone services to a new group of customers. These small new builds have prepared us for our upcoming large extensions. MPW was awarded 2 grants from the state of Iowa to make expanding broadband services further into the county more economically feasible, and we received additional funding commitment from the county for our NOFA 7 project. Engineering design work was completed last year for both NOFA 6 and NOFA 7, and permitting has begun. We had about a dozen bidders for our mainline construction contract and awarded the bid to Price Industrial Electric out of Cedar Rapids. Price is an experienced fiber contractor, having completed work for the Iowa DOT and large middle-mile internet service providers. Construction is planned to start this year for NOFA 6 and in 24 for NOFA 7. We do expect additional broadband expansion funding to become available, so we've worked with both the federal FCC and the Iowa Office of the CIO on updating high-speed broadband data maps to position ourselves for additional grant opportunities.